It's also Lynn who discovered the brilliance of David Mayernik, our master architect of our master plan for all TASIS campuses.
I'm David Mayernik. I'm the architect for the TASIS campuses. I met Lynn on the beach in the south of France, and Lynn and I were talking, and she said, well, we need an architect for the TASIS campuses. And I said, well, I'm an architect. And she said, well, we need a campus master plan. And I said, well, I do master plans. And so that was the beginning. It happened on the first day, really.
The Global Village Master Plan in its first phase was over 10 years ago. As we were looking at ideas for a gymnasium project, it was Lynn Eschliman who fortunately discovered David Mayernik, who said, wait a second, before you do one building, you must see the master plan. You can't build one building now unless you know what the next 5, 10 buildings are going to be. We were very fortunate. It was very timely that he caught up with us before we built a gymnasium in either the wrong place or in the wrong style.
I mean, the school had a need for a new gymnasium. They had the famous bubble, which was essentially a classic TASIS temporary building that had been there for about 30 years, and it was on its last legs. So the challenge of building the palestra was really finding a place to fit it literally on campus, because it had a size that was set by the size of a basketball court plus some spectator area. So finding the right place for it meant that everything after that had to sort of respond to it. It became a kind of a catalyst for the rest of the master plan. So it really wasn't very practical or prudent to simply build the gym or build the palestra and then worry later about where the other buildings would go. You had to think about the whole campus at once in order to be sensible about where the campus could grow after the palestra had been built. To solve the problem of the palestra, you had to solve the whole campus. So building the palestra, thinking about the palestra, sponsored a kind of long-range thinking for the school, which in a way it had never really engaged in any kind of serious way. This was a chance to actually think long-term.